Hi guys, just want to give you an update to the Traders Compounding Console, plus give you a small tutorial as to how this works, because some people seem to be still getting confused as to what Traders Compounding Console is and what it does. So the idea is we compound into positions. That is simply it. This is a demo account. This is what I'm using to test, and you can see, I'm pretty much able to be quite consistent with this because I am simply using the color change on the 5 minutes and that of the 15 minutes. And if they align, then I'm pretty much going in. Using this also the market regime detector as a confirmation. So you can see it's green, yellow means there's some uncertainty. So more if you're already in, then it's more about just being cautious that the markets could change. But other than that, I'm just using mostly this one and this one on the 5 and 15 minutes. So this happens, I mean, I'm just going to turn it on. For example, you see it's compounding buys. It tells you that we're going to start compounding into the buys. And what this would do is every time you form a new candle, so if this is, I mean, this works in any other candle, any time frame. If you put it on a 1 minute time frame, it will check every new candle whether to buy or not. And if this candle, for example, is a positive one, the next candle will buy 3 trades. And why 3 trades? Because in here, you can change it, it will buy 3 trades, number of trades, up to a maximum of 100. Now, if you hit these buttons, I mean, if you hit this button, for example, to buy, it's going to trade. And if it doesn't buy, then the things which I would check is obviously we're in gold. Gold is spread 5. Okay. Oh, this I can see this was here. I'll not turn this on. So let's go in here. Allow algo trading. Make sure that is a little blue. Was that a hat? And that should work. So now we go to buy. You see the 3 positions. If you leave it, so now we're on this candle here. We just missed it actually, and the next 1 minute, if this is a positive, if this candle here that we're talking about, this current one, ends up being positive, when we open the next candle, there'll be 3 more trades open at that level. Okay, and that's how it compounds. It will just keep doing this until you either reach the limit of 100. Keep going. But you can also set the how to close trades. So if you set it manually, then it won't close any trades. But if you set it in terms of amounts as profit and loss or pips, then it will close either of those if we've reached 100 or 100 profit, 100 loss. So there you go. Can you see that? And then I have 3 trades, new candle. This one here, this previous one was positive, so it's opened a new set of trades, and it'll just keep doing this. And sometimes you think, I'm not sure if it's going to compound anymore. I'll just hit pause. It'll keep those positions, but it won't buy any new trades as the candles are being formed. And if you think, okay, I feel it's a good time again. Looks like it's definitely on its way back up. Click on that one to resume. Okay, so I've introduced break even recently. So when I click on that, obviously we're already in negative from this one, so that's not really going to work. But if you're nicely in positive, hitting the break even will basically adjust. It'll look at all the trades together and it'll work out what stop that it needs to be so that we're at that break even level. Now the new one I've got is a stop loss and take profit sync. What this does is, right now you may have X number of positions, 6 positions here we've got, but if you've got say 100 positions and you know that you want to close all trades at this level, you can drag it down here. Right, so if it comes to down here, you want to close everything out. So right now by dragging one of those, it's only giving you the stop loss for one trade here. Okay, well one of the trades, open trades. So if you hit the stop loss and take profit sync, it should synchronize all of these for you, and it'll take the one of the lowest ticket number. So if you've got a couple of stop losses, it'll take the one of the lowest ticket number. And likewise, you can also set a take profit. So that's the take profit. And obviously, when you drag it up, there's only one. And it will just click on that again. You'll synchronize all of them. So what will happen now is for all these trades, if it hits this level, we'll close out at a loss. Hits this level, all those trades will close out here for a profit. So that's how that works. You can drag all the way down, of course. Now you've got one down there. You just have to make sure that it's the one with the lowest stop loss. That one there, sync, and that is adjusted them all. So that's why that's in place. Okay, so that hopefully that makes sense, and I hope the compounding you understand that makes sense. Now these are the filters. I've not done anything with these yet, so I mean they're there for future. It allows us to optimize this trading robot to make it more automated by having these filters. But as of now, I haven't used these. I'm manually trading this using the color change bar, as I mentioned. It keeps on opening trades. Obviously, this is a demo account, so I don't really care, but it's a good way to test. And if you've just had enough, right, you think, okay, I'm going to take the loss or I can't watch it, you hit the close all button, and that will close all the trades. And as it closes, just make sure that you click the pause button, because if you don't, when a new bar forms, we're going to get a new trade because it's compounding. So, and you can switch between buy or sell. So let's have a look at, and this is what I typically do, drag from one to the other. We're in gold already, so let's look at, and some people ask, some of you guys have asked me, how does it sync like this? There's actually an expert advisor called Chart Sync, which is free from Orchard FX. I'll put the link in the video, but you just drop that into one of these windows, and as soon as you drag the instrument into one, it updates all the others. So I mean, still go long, but I don't like anything if it's too far away from these lines. It'll retrace at any point. So what you want is like it needs to be quite close to a line. Ideally, you want something like this. It will just get close and maybe bounce off it if you're going long. And also if you're going buy, you want it to go down, but you want it to sort of get close to this line. So this one, for example, would have been a nice entry and bounce back down. So so I typically just drag and have a look to see where we are. So this is a very nice bullish trend. It's already left the line. There's quite a bit of a gap there. So yes, it could go much further up. We're seeing a really strong uptrend, but quite frequently and quite often you'll snap back at some point before going back higher. And I don't really like to enter when it's already quite far away from these lines. So let's see if there's something else. Euro dollar. Likewise, that's kind of left, but this one would have been a nice one. It touches, comes back up. So when I mentioned before in a video, it's green, it goes red and comes back up. This is an ideal spot to enter, but we've missed it. Pound yen, it's a bit choppy. See these lines, I don't like that. Oil, I don't really trade oil. That looks choppy as well. That looks choppy, but then that looks like that could be a pullback to go higher. Likewise, we're already green here. So just for demo purposes, I'm going to click buy. And if it's not going that's because there could be the spread. I'm not buying. See the spread there? Spread 120. So let's go and have a look in here. Spread 50. So that's my spread filter. Make it larger. And now we should be able to buy. There you are. And it'll compound. If you're flicking from one to the other, make sure you close all your trades. As in, if you want to now go short, close all your trades, click on sell, and it will start to sell. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just if you have any questions, just let me know what you're seeing and what you need help with. Because I mean, for me, I've been using this for a while now. I'm finding it really good for trading, especially when you get it right. I like to get out quite quickly if things are not going my way, and it just means that I'm able to minimize loss and capitalize on movements. Because if it's going your way and you're compounding into it, some really good positions there. Actually, I did notice the other day, I think it was one of the USD, which one was it? I think, yeah, it was USD CAD or USD Swissy, USD CAD, maybe USD CAD, really nice. If you look at the hourly, look at that nice, huge trend since the 1st of October, 10 days, and it's beautiful, really nice. If we captured that at the beginning, that would have been a really beautiful move, would have made a fortune compounding. You know, you've got to also check the broker limits, because you may find, although we've said in here maximum 100 active trades, some brokers have some limitations. 1 minute there. So I don't like it was like choppy like this, big gap. It's going to come back up, snap back up at some point. But yeah, so just take the ones which look easy and gradual. Nothing that goes exponential, because those are the ones which will snap back as quick as you've entered them. Obviously, the good times for me personally, when I think in terms of trading, are just after the European Open, for a few hours after the European Open. If there are no opportunities around that time, then wait for about an hour after the US Open. And this is closing time now. This is 9 o'clock in the UK time, which is closing time for the US. Sometimes there's some good activities there as well. See this. See, I didn't click on pause, I think, and that's why I've got some trades here. So I'll just manually close those. Let's check the Dow, because it should be closing around now. You should get the last big movement. You see it's gone up a hell of a lot. Could go higher, but it probably will retrace but probably will retrace before it goes back up. So I wouldn't touch this. So yes, a few more days of testing with 2.82 before I release it with this feature. Just let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see to make this the best tool for your trading. So I hope you found this video useful, and do like and subscribe. And of course, if you are a Patreon member, you get this as part of your membership, and all these, the dashboard, the color change, market regime. But if you're not a member, you'd like to, all the links are in the video description box below. Okay, thanks very much. Cheers and bye.